Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome, Tarot Ohana, to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean, and I'm very happy to have you here today. We are going to get started on a love reading for the sign of Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Stellium. If you have a Pisces placement that is significant, this reading could be for you. I welcome cross watchers here. I do have rules about commenting down below, though, so please keep it positive, keep it light. And on the topic of commenting, we have selected one random commenter from the last Pisces video to be displayed after this tarot reading, and that person will receive a one-card tarot reading. If you'd like to be entered in the drawing for the very next Pisces video, please be sure to comment down below. And thank you for participating. I truly appreciate and value you. All right, I have already pre-shuffled your Ravens and Roses for today, as well as my Legendary Mystic Tarot, which we will be using for our love reading today. All right, let's go ahead and let's split the deck. I'm going to do a 3-pile split on the Legendary Mystic Tarot. And before I take those, I'm going to do a 2-pile split on the Ravens and Roses. Okay, for Pisces, we've got Serenity. Serenity, finding peace after a difficult struggle. Finding peace after a difficult struggle. All right, Pisces, let's see what we've got going on with you. So we have the 7 of Cups, the Empress, the 8 of Swords. Wow, Pisces, you're a little bit conflicted. The 9 of Coins, Knight of Wands, the World, 7 of Swords, Temperance, King of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so we definitely have a difficult time for you. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Swords, we have these 3 cards, which we'll look at in a minute. And your overall energy is reciprocity. So having the 6 of Coins here, we've got a little bit of glare from the windows. Let me move this over here. In fact, let me just kind of shift a little bit so we can be sure to show you these without the glare. So with the 6 of Coins here, this is an energy of you wanting things to be fair-minded between you and your person. When you give, they give. When they give, you give, you know. Have it be an equal give and take, a mutual connection of some sort. And so there may be one aspect of your relationship where you're giving more and the other person's giving less, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be, there's a need for mutual consideration within the relationship. Your challenge between the two of you is that emotions are running high. With the King of Cups as your challenge, emotions are running high, and perhaps emotions may be unstable. That very well could be the case considering the events that have taken place, multiple events that have taken place over the last week. So we have emotions running high for the sign of Pisces and your person. When the King of Cups shows up in an unstable position, the King of Cups can be reactionary to things. The King of Cups can be overly emotional or even not emotional enough, depending on the situation, right? And so we see this energy here where there's a focus on both of you seem to be struggling with really deep emotions and deep situations with regards to this relationship. Now, this could be a relationship that is long-standing, or this could be a new relationship that just got off the ground. For you, Pisces, you have the 7 of Swords showing up as your challenge. When the 7 of Swords shows up, there could be a focus on should you leave or should you stay as a result of some sort of deception. When the 7 of Swords comes up, it usually has to do with deception, gossiping, things of that nature, things that are being said behind your back that you're not aware of. Can often be when you've been betrayed and stabbed in the back. So it's possible you may feel betrayed by your person. Your person has the Temperance card as their challenge position. And so the Temperance card in their challenge position it shows a lack of patience or a lack of ability to bring a sense of peace during a time of chaos. So we see that there has been a difficult time for this person and for you, and that you are both, shall we say, out of sorts. So for you, Pisces, it's interesting because we have the Seven of Cups in your thoughts, and the Seven of Cups is that energy of not really knowing what to do about the connection, right? Not really knowing what to do from here. Sitting in this energy, and maybe that's because of this betrayal, right? Because of some sort of betrayal, you're not really knowing how to handle this connection or what to do about this connection. And so with the Seven of Cups, you're sitting here going, oh gosh, do I choose action A, action B, action C, action D, or what it is you want at this point. On a heart level, Pisces, you have the Eight of Swords. This is fears and worries of our own making as a result of the challenge, very likely. So we see that the Seven of Swords often then in turn leads to the Eight of Swords, right? 7, 8, we're talking about progressive numbers. So we see that when there is a sense of betrayal, it does lead to this feeling of fears and worries and struggles and what ifs. So there's a lot of fears and worries associated with this particular connection at the present moment. With the Knight of Wands in your action-oriented space, you want to see some sort of action taken. What action that is, you're not sure because you have the Seven of Cups, right? So the Seven of Cups, it's confusing. So you're not quite sure what action you want to see taken in this particular situation, but you want some sort of action taken. And so we see here with the Knight of Wands that you're focused on taking action. That action needs to be taken, perhaps to resolve the betrayal, right? Or perhaps to help you to find a way forward. Your person has the Empress on the headspace. So your person wants a new beginning in love with you and sees you as compassionate and loving and kind and caring, which is very much, traits of a Pisces. So, we see this energy of your person seeing you as very, very, ultra feminine, super compassionate, super kind, super loving. And so it's a beautiful energy here. On a heart space, they have the Nine of Coins, and the Nine of Coins could be that they're trying to figure out how to be successful when it comes to this love situation. Having the Nine of Coins here on the heart level could be that this person wants to provide for you. They want to feel as if they are that provider for you. Because when we have that Nine of Coins, it's sort of like that ultra successful person who, has their life together and has everything put together. With the Nine of Coins, we also see, this essence of abundance and this person. So having the focus shift from, how they feel about you to the Nine of Coins on their heart space really kind of expresses that they want to be a provider for you, Pisces. They want to take care of you, right? As far as actions, they have the World. So whatever difficult cycle the two of you have been through and whatever difficult cycle they're currently going through with regards to the temperance being in their challenge position, this person wants to see that cycle come to an end. They want to see that cycle come to an end. Why? So they can have that fresh new beginning. So their heart and their mind are in the right place. Now, this is where things get interesting. So Pisces, you have finding peace after a difficult situation. But we also see you may be finding peace, but it's going to come after a time of extreme difficulty, extreme stress. The Ten of Swords is your overall outcome. The Ten of Swords is overthinking, too much in the mind space, too much negative communication, too many negative things happening all around you. So, but it does say you're going to find peace in that, right? So you will find peace despite that. Despite that, that would be the better way to say it. Pisces, we have the card of the Queen of Wands, which is Pisces and Aries, right? So we have you standing strong in your confidence with this Queen of Wands. We also see your card of the Moon showing directly up after that, and your card of the Nine of Cups. All three of these cards are literally Pisces cards. So Pisces and Aries, Pisces, Pisces. And so we see three cards of Pisces showing up here. And so we see this is like the essence of Pisces, right? So yes, you're going to be in your mind. You're going to be dealing with some difficult struggles. Perhaps the two of you are going to have some difficult conversations here. But we see you standing strong in your confidence here with the Queen of Wands. We see you being strongly intuitive with the Moon. No matter how much emotions may overcome you, you are going to remain strongly intuitive. And you're going to be focusing on what's going to make you the most happy. So I do feel that you will find peace and comfort within yourself and within these aspects of Pisces. You will find comfort. You will find a sense of peace and contentment. But I don't see the two of you quite working a way forward just yet, because we have such a difficult struggle here. So it looks like the two of you are going to have to get past some really difficult conversations with this Ten of Swords before things move forward in a truly positive way. So I wish I had a better outcome. However, we do see peace coming. Okay, so hold out for hope, Pisces. Peace is coming. All right, we are now going to bring up our winner of the, let me pull it up, the winner of the Pisces reading here, the Pisces one card tarot reading. And that would be Kelly Reynolds. Kelly Reynolds, 06. And it says, I absolutely love your readings. Thank you. Thank you so very much for commenting, Kelly. Truly appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and we're going to take a one card tarot reading using our Marchetti deck. Pisces, if you are in need of a personal reading, please visit oceanmoonflower.com. There are several options over there. Also, if you are interested in looking at our channel memberships, we have 3 separate tiers now. So do check that out. And if you'd like to be entered for the drawing for the next Pisces one card tarot reading, please be sure to comment down below. All right, message for Kelly, please. Message for Kelly from the Marchetti deck. Message for Kelly, please, from the Marchetti deck. Message for Kelly from the Marchetti deck. Ooh, we have the, I thought we might have 2. Hold on, let me check. Nope, we just have 1. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Well, this is interesting. So Kelly, if you are a twin flame, there may be some sort of movement soon with your divine masculine. So this could very simply be alerting you to the fact that there is some sort of movement or there's some sort of energy associated with your divine masculine. If that is the case, then I would strongly advise, if you're a Pisces, to go into meditation and see if there's a specific message that they want you to have with regards to this particular individual. Okay, so that's if you're a twin flame. If you're not, don't worry about it. Throw that out. No problem. But when we have the divine masculine energy come up, it's usually involving you needing to tap into that masculine side of your energy. So it may be that you're needing to find the inner strength to take some sort of action, or you're needing to find the inner strength to figure out a way forward or to solve some sort of problem that you may be dealing with in your life right now. So there could be a situation in which you need to strategically sit down, plan, map out a plan, and figure out your way forward. Now, this is not something you can just sort of wait to drop in your lap, because the Emperor, he very much is a leader. So it's important that you take a leadership role either in your own life or in the life of your family, and take a look at a situation, whatever situation it may be, whether it's already occurring or it's coming up in the very near future, and take a look at that situation and see what needs to be adjusted, changed, or done in order to bring about a positive income for you and your family, or you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, or just you and your pets, you know. But it's going to be very important for you to sit down and I don't know, do you do project management or anything like that? It's kind of like that, where you have to break things down into bits and pieces and say, okay, this is what I need to do here, this is what I need to do there, and this is what I need to do here. And with the Emperor, sometimes it's necessary to delegate some of those responsibilities, but ultimately he plans, he makes a plan of action, and he enacts that plan of action. So it's very much a strong leadership role. It's also a focus on tapping into that inner strength and that inner confidence, and knowing that you have the skill set and you have the natural skill set that you need to take a leadership role either in your workplace or in your home. And so this Emperor is saying, hey, it's time to get firmly and deeply rooted in this kind of energy to take control of some aspect of your life and turn it around. Sometimes that just very simply involves, harnessing some energy to, reevaluate your daily routines and make some switches and changes there, and see what comes about from it. Now, the Emperor is the energy of Mars, and when we look at the planet of Mars, we're looking at action-oriented activities. So Mars involves sports, Mars involves leadership, Mars involves confidence and action. So think of those traits while you're considering these things moving forward. All right, that's what I have for you, Kelly. Love and light to you. Thanks for participating in the comment contest. Would love to give away another one card reading, so be sure to comment down below, everyone, for the next Pisces reading. If you are in need of a personal reading, I will put the link here for you, oceanmoonflower.com. As always, my darlings, mahalo nui loa, love and light, kiss, kiss, and ta-ta for now.